What? Blow out your puss?
Make you look a lot older than
Then you are.
than like just somebody my age with kids,
Yeah.
and then me. It's just different.
Just different,
It's
yeah.
just different.
Yep.
Me.
Anyway,
Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is all. Enjoy the show.
hey everybody, welcome to Cleveland, America.
Not a serious place.
Wait, didn't you do your shot or
This
just
is water.
Oh, that's water. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's just
okay.
about a shop. so
Okay.
it's water
Oh,
left.
okay. All right. Gotcha.
Hydration.
Gotcha. Hydration.
That was
I'm.
hydration.
Yeah, you got the super light. I have my own super light. Like I made a
Yes.
concoction because I got bagels and they had Gatorade in cans.
That's where you got the candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was confused on that.
Yeah. And I was like, and I just saw it, like, I just need that because it's just so nostalgic. Because there was, and Pants and I are the only ones old enough to remember this, but like Gatorade used to come in like glass bottles and then cans. And then they switched to the plastic bottles, which they made smaller now, which drives me crazy. They used to be 32 ounces, and now I think they're like 28. Like
Oh,
the
really?
bigger size, yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, dude, I had such a boomer moment when I was like, wait, it's 28 now? It's 28? And
They're
and like the cashier's like, we
sleek.
don't. Yeah. And the cashier's like, I don't make the bottles, man.
Yeah, they don't have like the hefty like
Yeah.
round one. Now they have like a lady's curve.
Yeah. They got the hourglass figure.
Yeah, that's what they look
He's
like.
lonely, guys.
I'm very lonely. I'm gonna talk about that in therapy.
Yeah. What?
Therapy Jimmy.
Therapy, Jimmy. What are all the things you're gonna bring up in therapy, and can we help with some suggestions of things we think you should talk about?
I was gonna bring that up because
Yeah.
we should talk about it on the podcast. I don't know, just how I deal with stress, just
Okay.
some coping mechanisms, some
Well-
self-esteem stuff.
All right. So let's start with the stress stuff. I know you get stressed out from your job.
Yes, very
and,
much.
And we'll keep it, kind of, vague to protect your employment.
Okay.
But what is so stressful?
I get a lot of calls all at once, and it's
Okay.
like people stuck places, and
Yeah.
like they're just being so fucking rude or freaking out about something that doesn't matter, like their airline points, and
Yeah.
like just trying to get you fired, being like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna complain to the manager.
Can I look at it from their point of view? I think what you need to learn is empathy. I'm going to therapy you before
Yeah.
your therapist.
Yeah.
And I'm qualified to do this because I've already had
More
two
therapy?
shots.
And a Squire light.
Yeah. So I think you need to put yourself in their perspective. They're out there doing really important jobs, like acquiring businesses and destroying them.
Working for
Like,
big pharmaceutical
yeah,
companies.
getting people
Big
addicted
pharma?
Yeah, getting people addicted to opioids and whatever the new opioid epidemic is going to be. And they're traveling, and then they're on these, stuck in a lounge at an airport where
In business class.
where everything
In business class.
Right. Well, I'm saying like they're at like the American Express lounge at the Denver airport, and it's it's free booze and free food and free Wi-Fi, and there's couches everywhere, and it's a really stressful environment for them. And so because they're going to be delayed by like 15 or 20 minutes, and like that's a 15, 20 minutes to someone that
Do you
is
understand
that
how it
important.
feels?
That's a lot.
Do you ever
That's
think
a
about
lot.
how that
Yeah, do you ever think about that? Do you ever
Thanks,
think?
thanks for making me look at it from a new perspective.
Yeah.
You're right. Or like their admins that are like, I want to speak to your manager. I'm going to request you off the account. That could happen.
Yeah.
If they just don't like you, if like one thing goes wrong, they
Yeah.
could be like, you know what? This guy shouldn't be working with us. And they're
Yeah.
like, hey, we have to.
Take you
Fuck
off
it.
the account.
Yeah.
And that's, is there only so many times they'll do that and then they'll just fire you, or like?
Yeah, I mean, that's more of like when I work, like people who work specifically with like VIPs,
Yeah.
like the like CEOs and stuff, like, but yeah, they can do that, and like they'll try to move you, but I had a buddy who was fired because he kept just making just like not like mistakes, but like bitching about like, oh, you didn't set up I wanted my frequent flyer points to go through like Emirates rather than United or something weird. It's just like little petty bullshit,
Yeah.
and then they complained, and then that just like added up. You know, yeah. You get enough complaints because like some admin who's
But
it's all
also-
shit rolling downhill.
But I
dude.
also feel like they could say they could just be like, "Yep, that person's off the account," and then the next time they talk to you, it doesn't matter because they don't remember anybody.
Right.
They're not gonna know.
Oh.
Yep.
Like they should just honestly like change your name every time you talk
Yeah,
to people.
yeah. usually, if you have like a good account and a good manager, they'll like protect you and be like, "No,
Yeah.
you're
Just say your name's Raj
overreacting."
next time or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start talking in Indian.
I
accent.
think about
Play
doing
around,
a
play
different
around.
accent every time I answer the phone. Be like, because they do listen to our calls, but I'm like, how much trouble if I would get if I was just like Indian and then like Scottish? I
You
want to
have
do
a
it
next
so
gig
bad.
lined up when you're really ready to pull the plug. That's the move.
Dude,
I would
right?
do.
Yeah.
Should do.
All right.
Really bone up on that Chinese accent.
Yeah, let's go through Jimmy's top 5 accents.
I'm not good at accents.
Well, we gotta start somewhere.
That's why we gotta work on it.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to Noah.
Yeah.
What else should I bring up in therapy?
What
What do you guys think I should bring up in therapy?
I don't know.
I haven't been to therapy in years.
I do.
How I'm a defensive person and I use comedy to mask my true feelings, and I sort of can't let bits go sometimes because it's funny to me.
Yes, please bring that up.
Yeah.
Yes, please bring that up.
That's the pain point right there.
Yes.
It sounds like you already have a game plan.
Jimmy,
Here's an outline.
Jimmy, the fact that you are not drinking to pregame for therapy tells me you are fully ready to grow as a person.
Yeah.
Emotionally, I'm very proud of you.
Yes. Hell yeah.
I think it's honestly, and I was worried it's going to make you worse at comedy, but I think this will make you better at comedy.
I think so too.
Also the fact that I can't stop cutting up neighborhood cats.
No.
Should I talk about that? Like, I just get
Not on the
disturbed.
first.
Yeah.
You have to remember, like the therapist has a job to do, and you don't want to give it all away up front. It's like a
like a date.
Yeah,
Like
a
a
date.
date.
Yeah. You want to make sure they're like they gotta dig. They gotta because you gotta
Make
test
them
them to see if they know what they're doing.
Make them want
Yeah. Remember, therapy's a competition, and you want to win.
I had a therapist that listened to me in a way where I'm like, he's just gonna turn around and talk about this with the group chat later. Like he was. I don't think he'd been certified to actually be a therapist. It was like he was cutting his teeth on me, and I could see the way he was listening to me. He's like, "Oh, yeah, that is what you said to her. You go." Like,
I'll be honest. I would never have. I had one male therapist, and I was like,
Yeah,
this
ew,
is
gay.
Yeah, like
Gay. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk about my real feelings with another man.
And like literally, I didn't.
Ew,
I didn't
gay.
tell him anything. And he's like, how are things going? I'm like, it's all good. I don't need.
Good.
I don't need to be here. Well, because it was like right when I got like excommunicated from the church, and my parents like set me up with a therapist, and they're like, "What's going on with you? You're so rebellious, and like you want to." And so he's like, "What?" Like they're like calling me sex addicts and stuff like that, and he's like, "Do you think you're a sex addict?" I'm like, "No, I'm a 22-year-old man
Right.
that wants to have sex. I think it's pretty." He's like, "Do you think you're addicted to porn?" I'm like, "What does it mean to be addicted to porn?" He's like, "You watch it all the time, like multiple times a day." And I was like, "No, I watch it at night before I go to bed."
So you were like Neo in the Matrix.
Yeah, like I was, it was like, but I didn't even say that. I'm like, I don't even watch porn, and when I have thoughts about porn, I just write jokes. So leave me alone.
Wait, is that what I should do when I have thoughts about porn?
Write jokes?
I would have.
According to the
14
Mormon Church.
Not, I don't know. I was lying to him. I just watched the porn.
Were you doing the like, "What's up, bro"? Like trying to do that?
No, not even that. I was like still also like in that phase of my life where I just would tell people what I think they wanted to hear so that I could get out of there and not have to go back.
Is that something I should bring up in therapy? Because I do that all the time.
You do?
Yeah.
You?
Jimmy, you're like the last person in the world I feel like that tells people what they want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. When have any of us ever wanted to hear what you say? Can I go to therapy with you drunk?
Like, I brought my friends with me. It's going to be very helpful.
Let me tell you about Jimmy.
The last time I went to therapy, she just never gave me advice or really anything. I would just talk, and she would just stonewall me and be like,
Like, listen.
"We could go into that next time." And I'm like, "Can you just say something?"
I had to quit my first and only therapist because she just wouldn't talk. Like she wanted me to
Yeah.
talk, and I'm like, I need you to prompt me.
Yeah,
What-
exactly.
I don't know what I need.
I have a really.
Like, if I knew what I needed to say, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have a therapist I like a lot right now. Almost to the point where I'm like, should we hang out? Like, like
That's what they say. You should get a male therapist because
Yeah.
most men do the Tony Soprano thing, where
Yeah.
they're in love with their therapist.
what's wrong with that?
It's unprofessional.
They're not in love with me. I'm in love with them. That's fine. I'm not the professional in this situation.
It's a very healthy dynamic to be
Yeah.
in love with your therapist.
Yeah.
It's very productive for you.
I want to be able. I want to see my because like I've had quite a few therapists over the years. Now that I think
many
about
have
it,
you had?
I think
What's
I'm
your
at.
body count?
I think that's actually the funniest. Like, what's your body count? No, not people you fucked.
Yeah.
How many therapists
How
have
many
you had?
Double digits?
Okay, so I had the dude when I was one and done with him, maybe twice. I think maybe twice. Then before that, no, my first therapist was so 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna tell you about that one. 4. I'm on my 5th.
I
Yeah.
might have you tied. I had male guy, telehealth woman, my Dr. Melfi,
Yeah.
trans man, the guy that was on Facebook while I was talking to him.
Trans man might be the best.
Trans man
You're
was
probably
trans
so
man- trans man
understanding.
was not good. That was the one.
Oh, really?
And that's why I selected him because he was a trans male. I go, this is
You can
this
just
is
get it all.
Yeah, this
Yes,
that's
if- yeah.
like, and it's like, what hasn't this person seen? To like, just call me a pussy because
Yeah.
I just can't get over a breakup or something, right? But he was, no offense, the guy was not.
With
he
it,
was
yeah.
the guy that was like listening to me, and I could tell he was just going to share with the group chat later.
Yeah. Okay, that was the one. Okay.
Which clearly he was not going to do that, but it's
Right.
the
Yeah.
vibe I got. And then I'm not 4, so I'm 4.
Okay. So the
Wait, Tommy, you have a lower body count than Pants and Bill.
I have the lowest.
You seem like you would have like 15 therapists.
Oh, I think that's amazing. I think that's a compliment. I'm not 100%.
I don't think it is.
Not really.
I'm
Also,
telling you what you want to hear right
Yeah.
Sky Johnson was asking us our body counts yesterday.
now. Which by the
So-
way, we have to get her on this.
Yes, we do.
We do.
So Sky Johnson's a 20-year-old comedian, and she is like a sorority girl, like, and she's like super innocent still. Like everybody thinks she's like, she's just like a sweetie, really.
Yeah.
And we were all sitting around before the roast battle last night, and she's like, "What's your guys' body count?" And like she guessed mine was 12, and the way like Pants started cackling, and then she's like, "Wait, Bill, you fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've done a thing or two."
And also, by the way,
But also, I'm also 44.
I love her
Yeah.
surprise of like, Bill, you fuck?
That, yeah.
But also,
I
that
literally-
makes me like it made me very proud that she didn't get like I've never given Sky any sexual vibes at all because she's like,
as
oh,
a child.
well, because she's a child and that's how I treat her,
Yes.
and so she sees me as someone that is very asexual, which is how I want her to see me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that.
So like it was like a moment of pride. I'm like, yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
way, like I always.
First time for everything.
I was like, at a certain point, I go, I don't really know if I want to be having a talk about body counts with a 20-year-old. But
Yeah.
she was doing it in the vein of like comedians hanging out.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel creepy.
Yeah.
She,
Yeah.
Be my daughter, guys.
she could be my granddaughter.
Right.
Like her parents. are
She could be
probably-
my wife. No,
Child
She's-
bride.
if I was the Mormon, yeah.
She
my first wife died during labor. They could have aborted the baby, but they said kill them both. It's called pro-life.
Yeah, that was an odd conversation, a pregame for the roast battle. But
Yeah.
it was good.
It was fun.
It was fun.
So yeah, but I had this one therapist, and she, like I was going through a hard time when I was married, and my wife at the time was like, "Hey, you need to go to therapy," and I was like, "Okay." And I go to therapy, and this lady had like she'd wear bright red lipstick. She was probably like 65, almost 70 years old.
is
And,
that
like,
your Dr. Melfi?
No, she was. I have 2 Dr. Melfis. I'll get to them because then, and she, like I'm telling her about like my life, like doing comedy and stuff like that, and she goes, "You need to watch A Star Is Born." And this is before the new one came out.
Like
What's
the
the
second remake.
Yeah, the one with like
70s one.
the 70s one with Chris
Cher.
Christopherson and
Cher, right?
no, it's
Barbara Streisand.
yeah.
That's
Barbara Streisand.
amazing.
Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
Like that's what everybody knows her by.
So yeah,
Her
that's
beautiful singing voice.
and she's like, you need to watch this. She's like, I feel like you're like Chris Christopherson. I'm like, I'm not that successful, and my wife is like not like my protege, and then like we just argue. Like she's like, why do you do dirty comedy? I'm like, because it's funny. Like I hated her. And yeah, she would have this like bright red lipstick, and I was just like, "Oh, you."
Was it the lady from Weapons?
dude?
That's what I'm
It was
imagining.
not far
I
off.
haven't even seen that movie.
It was.
I just know the one
It was
lady from
pretty
Weapons.
close. And then I had like an older lady therapist that I really liked a lot. And I went to her for years and years, and did most of my best work with her. And now I have this new like young black lady therapist that is the one like. But the old lady was like
That's-
hot mom figure kind of. I was like, yeah,
That's
like
what
this.
I need. My next therapist needs to be a 62-year-old black woman.
Mine's like a 29-year-old black woman,
No,
and
it's-
she's
I
And like
I
sometimes
had
we'll
a-
go off on tangents. Like we started talking about basketball one day, and like talked basketball for like 15 minutes, and it was fucking awesome.
I mean, sometimes that's what therapy should be.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Just shooting
Yeah.
the shit. Like,
Well, that's their way to get your defenses down.
No, I
she
know.
didn't really care about basketball. She just wanted to let your guard down.
but she knew game. Like she knew the ball.
she a ball knower?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
She know ball.
She know ball.
I had an older. She was like I was like 20, and she was like older. She's probably like my mom's age, like black lady therapist, and I didn't like her because I felt like she was judging me.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "Oh, you're just kind of fucking up in college." It felt like she was gonna give me like a whooping. Like she wanted to hit me with the belt. And she was like my problem was I didn't have enough discipline as a kid.
All right, so you're ready for therapy today, though.
I'm gonna crush her. I'm gonna be so mentally
Is
healed.
this your first episode of therapy?
Are you gonna try and do it all in one
Ever.
day?
No, I just said I had 2 therapists.
I know you're retarded. I'm retarded.
We're both
I'm
a little
still drunk,
retarded.
guys, from last night.
I was like when I sent the text, I was like, "Hey, is everybody gonna make it?"
Yeah.
I was really like, because I had to leave like in a hurry because I'm like, "Oh, if I stay here, I'm gonna black out."
Oh, I
was
had to go
on
home
that
at
cusp,
1.
and I was like,
Also, because everyone was out and the vibes were very blackout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did all the comics go to Easy?
"Everybody but you was there."
Oh,
not-
fucking
not
dumb.
be that guy.
burn.
Like literally,
Everyone was out.
when I went and
Everyone
got
was
bagels, Austin Robinson's works at Cleveland Bagel,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Dude, that was great last night. Everybody was there," and I'm like,
Who
"I
was
can't
there? Was
wait."
Petrie and Brown there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, really?
yeah.
they weren't.
No, they weren't. But
No, I mean it was a nice hang.
yeah, but it was a good hang. Yeah,
Oh,
like
I would-
because everybody from the Don't Tells came over and
Jimmy,
stuff.
Where'd you end up going?
I had to go to my roommate's girlfriend's birthday.
Okay, I mean there'll be more.
And like
hangouts.
other friends, it's just like, I picked the wrong hangout.
there'll be more hangouts, but
Yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah. Just
Tell
like
your
the one I
therapist-
had at my house that Tommy went to.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
Dude, it was great.
I'm
was a
sure it
great
was.
time.
I got pool drunk. It's
No, I
fun.
knew that was going to happen. I was afraid
Recovering from pool drunk, especially since
It's
like
hard.
it's so
at
hard.
45.
At 45,
I knew you and Henry weren't going to make it. I was
Yeah.
like, those transmissions don't start twice in a
Dude,
day.
Henry was like really wanting to go though. Like
Yeah.
it was actually I think.
I think it was more Mary than
Yeah, I
Henry
think
because
it was
Henry
more-
doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he the whole at the pool during
Yeah.
the day he was like talking about how excited he was.
I
Yeah.
knew
about going.
when Bill sent the text, we have to go to Jimmy's no matter what at 5 p.m. I go, he's hammered right
Yeah.
now.
no,
I was.
Also, he wasn't wrong. I just got angry and was climbing mountains. I couldn't get to the top of that day, and
Yeah.
I just had to check out.
No, I feel it. Like, I was afraid everybody was going to do it because I was like, oh, I picked a weird day to have a party because I'm like, everybody's off.
Yeah.
It's 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah.
It's sunny out, so everybody's day drinking.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hey, come over at 8 o'clock. I'm like,
And
we're
have
gonna
a
be-
fire.
Yeah. I was like, people are going to be sun bleached and
Yeah.
pass out, not
Yeah.
going to do it. But it was
Yeah,
a lot
I-
of fun. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, you should have just said like house party, and like I was like the emphasis was a lot on the fire.
Yeah.
And so like I bought camp chairs to bring.
Oh, I have a bunch.
I know, but like I need
Nice.
big sturdy ones. Yeah, it was 4th of July. What a weekend.
That was fun.
Do we want to talk about last night?
Yes,
The climactic battle?
That is how we will run this ashore. All right, so we kind of mentioned this. Last night was Roast Battle League Cleveland, and it was Pants' first time ever roast battling, and it was against me. And honestly, that was only my third roast battle.
Yeah, I thought you'd done way more.
I've not done a lot because I've always been like
Who were your roast battles?
Cody Cooper, Raj, and
When
Pants.
was Cody Cooper for Roast Battle League?
No, that
Or
was
that was
when I was
at
still
Hom?
at Hom, and it was in like 2016 or 2017.
I remember you talking about that on the Alan Cox show.
Yeah. Now Cody did great. Cody's very
Yeah,
funny.
I would
yeah.
not want to go against Cody.
Yeah.
Cody
Cody's
Cody
good.
seems like he was born to fight and roast.
Yeah,
The two
and,
things
and-
Cody.
and he loves fighting.
Yeah.
And he loves roasting.
yeah. When you told me Cody had hands, like, oh, I did. You didn't even need to tell me that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I was.
Cody's kind of one punch man. Yeah, like he's
Yeah, yeah.
Really? Yeah, I could see that.
I grew up on the east side. I know when I
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, no, I was dreading it until I started writing, and I'm not saying all the jokes fell together and they were genius, but when I actually wrote, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, win or lose, I feel good about going into
You
this.
you wrote great jokes. They were very funny. I was same like I also don't love doing like roast stuff, but like writing jokes about Pants was like, all right, this will be fun. And like again, like I'm not the guy that wants to like destroy you in like a mean way. I want it to be
You'll be
like
creative.
a funny good joke.
It's
yeah.
got to be
Like clever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got to be creative. That was the challenge of it. And then when you hit me with the kill shot joke, I go,
Yeah.
doesn't matter what I say after that. I go,
Yeah.
I'm not recovering.
Oh,
Well-
opening up for you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
that is-
I'll tell the joke.
Yeah.
Main camera, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I said, over the years, I've hooked up with some women, and then a few years later, Pants has hooked up with those same women, and it's the only time I open for Pants.
I go, well, that's that. And I was like, I felt like I had some heat after that, but I'm like, no.
yeah,
that was
a
air-
big pop. That was a
airtight.
yeah.
No, it does not matter. But yeah, and then
But we got some that we didn't do. You want to do the ones we didn't do?
yeah, like
Yeah.
I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So you want me to start here?
Yeah.
So, Bill went back to school this year, which is an incredible achievement. I didn't know he was legally allowed near any of those.
Oh, why didn't you
Oh
use
man,
that
you should have
joke?
used that one. That would have. Yeah.
But that's like
Someone didn't want to win.
because I just put him in order of what
Yeah.
whatever. If that would have been my sudden death joke.
Yeah. Okay. That is a good one to hang on. Like if
Yeah.
it went to sudden death, which it didn't.
Hey man, it went the way it went. All four
yeah.
judges went Bill.
I went.
Like,
I had. I've heard people say Pants looks like Russell Crowe, but he looks more like Russell No Means No, or Russell Grower, not a shower.
my friend, the rapist. Bill's dressed nice tonight. I mean, I dress like an asshole, but at least I don't look like a lesbian couple standing on top of each other in a hockey jersey to sneak into a WNBA game. A little wordy.
Yeah, Lord.
you guys were matching last night.
Yeah, I know. That's
It was, I
Because
know.
I was like, I had a couple lined up for how you normally dress, and I go, oh man, he has head movement on this one.
This is the sudden death joke that I would have used. When people find out that Pants does comedy and when Pants doesn't do cocaine, they have the same reaction. Really?
That. Oh, my God. I think that honestly would have
Oh fuck! I wish it would have went to sudden death.
All right, speaking of coke, Bill, you're supposed to do coke because it feels good, not because they took your free Ozempic away.
Pants.
Okay, now I regret some decisions.
Yeah, you.
You didn't do your good jokes.
Oh, no, here. I got more.
Oh, you got more? Okay.
Bill is going back to school to become a lawyer because, in his words, I never got to see R. Kelly live, and some of those kids have to be lying. And then there's a lot of spitballing out.
One of my spitballing ones I couldn't figure out was somehow to like make fun of your dad for being a cop and saying I don't know. I couldn't even
too
figure it. Yeah,
inside.
yeah, it gets too inside. Because if you have to do too much setup, it destroys the joke because it's like, oh, I just had a history lesson on this other person.
Dude, not necessarily. Julia Mary beat me with like all inside knowledge setup because she just won the crowd in like
Well, yeah,
a way that her crazy ass just like has that like charm.
that
She was
moment,
like-
yeah.
She was literally just like, "Do you guys remember my friend Maria?" Saying this to like a crowd of people at
That
the funny
don't-
stop. Like nobody knows your friend. Like, do you guys remember my friend Maria that Jimmy made out with? It was the only time. Like kissing, it was a good joke. It was like kissing somebody like saved a marriage. Or something. It was a good joke, but it was like and then all of her jokes were just a crazy amount of like insight.
Yeah.
But they were laughing, and it was just like, "Fuck, she won."
Yeah. Hey, she was just on Kill Tony, too.
And that was before the judges when
Yeah.
it was all
Oh,
crowd
yeah,
based.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the judges is good to like kind of give. I mean, that's why we do it for like Stand and Deliver too.
Yeah, like the crowd helps to be like, okay, well, he was clearly like
Yeah.
beating you, but
Yeah.
then I think you need a judge to be like, I don't know, like he had some really like clever jokes
And kind of remind people
Yeah.
because like otherwise the kill shot. If you get one good joke at the end, you'll win.
right,
Yeah.
but not necessarily.
No. Yeah, you got robbed by the Brandon Petrie roast. Like
you
rap
should've
battle.
won that.
You should have won
I
that
do
one.
love him. He's great.
Yeah.
but
Dude,
that
Petrie
one-
was
Peaches a great roast battler. Okay,
Yes,
but
yes.
here's the thing that like kind of I get a little weird about when it's like those like all time like those guys that do it all the time like Petrie and Shear, they have their like canned responses
Yeah,
and I don't like those.
Like, do you think they have them lined up waiting to go?
Yes.
well, yeah,
I mean,
people write responses.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that you also have to do. You can't just write roast jokes. You have to go like, oh, if he says something to me,
Yeah, and
this
that-
is going to be my
and like
response.
they're funny but they come off so like it's like
Planned.
it's like they wrote the script together.
Oh, it's,
I
it's,
see,
it's like when pro wrestling begins
Yeah.
to feel a little
That's how
Yeah.
Kyle describes it, and I don't want to like shit on roast battle, but like just because you lose, it's like fencing. You want to have a good. Both people want to do really well,
Yeah.
so you can submit it and then get on the board and make points.
Right.
I hear what you're saying.
So it's like it's not about winning. It's about putting on a good show.
Yeah, which is what I love a good show.
Yeah.
But I just think that aspect of it, like when it's like I thought Sky's responses were all organic and in
Yeah.
the moment,
Yeah.
whereas like Brandon and Jeremy, like their responses, like they're funny. Like I'm not saying they weren't funny, but they were all like they didn't necessarily have to do with what they were responding to.
Yeah.
They were just like other roast jokes that they like
Yeah, that's
turned
like
into like
that's like
yeah.
part of it where it's like you have to have good comebacks
Yeah.
too. So like you have to think of like
Yeah.
oh, if he says something, I have to have a
Yeah.
comeback on that. Some people win by just
Just
their
by the
comebacks
comebacks, yeah,
being
yeah.
like better.
Yeah.
Which is like a fun way.
Which is
It's like-
fine, but
it-
but I think
yeah.
I think the comeback should be
Be more
authentic and less like pre-written.
Also, comics. I'm not trying to criticize roast battle. It's great. I
No,
like
it's a lot of
doing
fun,
it.
and but this kind of discussion is why it's good. Is
Yeah.
because you can have these opinions, and I'm still gonna watch it and enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want the comics to memorize their jokes. It looks so bad when you're. It doesn't come off
Hey.
as roasty.
Nobody.
That was the thing I patted myself on the back about was like I wrote my jokes down, but I didn't pull them out of my
Yeah.
mouth.
Dude,
It just came off.
Note cards. It's like roast again, like you said, are supposed to be like organic.
Yeah.
You supposed like Pope.
Yeah.
Like Pope is smooth. He's
Yeah.
in there. He's quick.
Yeah.
When you're reading it off a note card, it looks like you're like stuttering. You're like,
Right.
dude. It's like, dude, just
That's what I'm
memorize
trying to
your
get.
jokes.
And like Stand and Deliver is a little different, but like I want people to like you can reference your phone, but I don't want you to read your joke off your phone.
Because it's also just being like a good comedian and performer.
It goes to performance.
Here's I just wrote like little notes, and then I tore this up because I was trying to roll it up to do
To do what?
a line. Oh God.
You didn't have a dollar on
I
you.
didn't have a dollar, but then Tommy did, so it was fine.
What a degenerate. What
Yeah,
is
that one joke was so good that all I just had to write was really.
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing is I'm definitely trying to get away from. I don't really ever bring a list on stage anymore or look at my phone. But the longer sets I get to do, it's like you don't.
Yeah.
Because when I want, it just. I want to be good at it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's also like one of the things I tell my students. I'm like, failing on stage because you forgot a joke means you'll remember it next time. So like, if you forget it,
Yeah.
you go, I fucked up, and then next time you go, I'm gonna remember that.
I have
Yeah.
to start writing stuff down because it's all in here.
Yeah, so
The
just write
steel
down
trap
words. Yeah.
of my mind, and then I go, oh, I forgot that tag. I forgot to do that joke. I want to try something new. I just went into like my set that I've memorized because I need to be good and on.
Yeah. Yep.
I need to stretch out my 20 minutes more. I need to practice that. I need to get better because like I have 20 minutes. I could do 20 minutes. I've done a good 20 minutes.
You want to know how to do that without having to do 20 minutes every time? Segment it off, and then every time, like, so now you're hosting 2 shows, and every time you're doing your set, like, especially like One Star, you don't have to do new material at One Star. You can just work on stuff, and even if it's, you know, everybody's heard it.
I feel
Do it.
bad. I feel bad when I do it. I feel
But-
like I should hold myself to the same standard of the show.
But I mean, you're
but
for all
it-
intents and purposes, you're doing a mic.
Yeah, yeah.
No one's paying to see it.
Man.
So segment it up into like 4 different 5-minute bits, and then turn those into their own thing. So that way, you can be like, here's this 5 minutes, here's this 5 minutes,
Yeah.
here's this 5 minutes, and then you just put it all together. It's Legos, baby. See, I can teach. All right, where are we at?
30?
That I didn't
30?
tell different jokes last night.
Redo.
Yeah.
I want to rematch. No, I'm good.
Yeah, we're at 30. Let's do a little bit more, and then we'll go.
Tommy, who do you want to roast?
I don't want to roast anyone.
You should roast Mary.
No. I think that was my friend. I'm too nice to roast.
I would not, man. I would not want to be in a roast battle with Mary.
No?
I don't know. No.
You think she gets mean?
No, it's not that she gets mean. It's just like she has.
She's roasted
she's-
before.
yeah, yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
how she grew
there's
up.
being mean and there's being good at roasting, and in my opinion, those are 2 different things. And she's just good at cutting you.
Yeah.
Yes.
With stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like Zach Thomas from stage got one off on me the other night, and it's like he just like some people have it, and I've never had that.
Yeah.
Because I got made fun of when I was a kid so much, I just started making fun of myself.
Yeah.
And that was the germ of me wanting to be a comedian.
See, no, you got to make fun of them back.
Maybe can I join you for therapy? Can we sit next-
Yeah. Be like, oh, we're gonna
All
do.
right, but do a
twofer.
shot first.
Buy one, get one 50% or something.
I love that.
Therapy.
Therapy.
Were you guys bullied in middle school?
Dude,
Yeah,
I
dude.
was not. I swear there was like no bullies in my school.
I mean, I wasn't like pushed to the point of becoming a school shooter, but I.
Do people like take your lunch money?
No.
like pushed into lockers and called the usual words you think like
Yeah.
a 13-year-old that looks like a 30-year-old lesbian would be called, you know?
So there was, I mean, I was like really small until I was like a junior, and so there was just always that aspect because I was like an easy target, and also like I wasn't like fat, but I was like soft, like you know, like
Yes.
you could you know the
Husky.
yeah, not even husky, but like it was like when everybody else would take their shirt off, it's like it's not like I had a gut, but you could tell like I didn't have any muscle either.
You have
Like I was
baby
like
fat still.
yeah,
Like-
kind of that thing. And then you know, I was. Do you guys ever watch Freaks and Geeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so, you know, like
you were
like
the
Sam.
hermaphrodite one.
No, like the Sam and like the geek kids. I was like so underdeveloped that I looked like a fucking 8-year-old when I was 16 years old. It was crazy.
I was a bully in middle school.
I believe that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a hardcore typical bully. It wasn't.
Shoulder checking dudes in the lockers and stuff.
No, it
You're a
wasn't.
more name calling bully, right?
No, I beat up.
Oh,
a
you beat
kid.
people up.
What?
Well, okay. It wasn't my fault though. So we would let
Talk about this in
Classic
therapy,
bully.
please.
I feel
Talk
kinda
about how
bad
things
about
weren't
it.
your fault when you were in therapy, please. Yeah.
No, okay. So we would let this kid sit at our lunch table, and he didn't have a lot of friends. He was like, "Hey, can you sit with us?" We're like, "Yeah, whatever." And then immediately tried to do the thing that you shouldn't do when you don't have friends is try to take over the table and be the cool guy.
Yeah.
And then he would just make up stories that were clearly fake, like
Oh, that
me,
kinda kid.
like me and my brother beat up like 17. We were in 8th grade. He was like, yeah, I beat up a bunch of like 17-year-olds like last weekend. And we're like, no, you didn't. He's like, yeah, no, my brother like fights 24-year-olds. It's like your brother's a
doesn't.
year older than us.
Hey, can I see your ID?
Yeah.
I only fight 24-year-olds.
You mean those are actually the kids you're supposed to beat up?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
And then we would just make fun of him because it's like, oh, you opened it up, and
Yeah.
then he would just get made fun of. And then somebody was like, I heard your mom's hot, and he did kind of have a hot mom. And then he did the one thing he was like, because he like kind of took it on the chin.
Yeah.
But then he did the one thing you don't do. He's like, hey, you can make fun of me, but leave my like mom and sister out of it. And we were like, no. No. So then,
It's open.
and then we ridiculed him for having a hot mom for like weeks. And I did it in science class. I was like, hey, Mikey. Ooh, I shouldn't say his name. I was like, hey, your mom's hot. And he was like, fight me in the bathroom at study hall. And I was like, it's kind of my dad's fault too, because I didn't want to do it. But my dad gave me like the boomer dad advice is you never run away from a fight. And I was like, well, I don't want to think I don't want my dad to think I'm a pussy. So I'm going to go down there in 6th period study hall. And then we did it, and I got 2 hits on him.
Yeah.
And gave him a huge black eye.
Hell yeah.
And then we were like, oh, fuck, I have to go to class. What do we do? Because you know how like when you fight a dude, like it's over?
Yeah.
Like we're not beefing anymore. And
Yeah.
we were like,
You like it's out of the system.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, fuck, we got to go
Yeah.
think of a lie. Because we were both going to get in trouble because we're dumb. So we were like, just tell the nurse you tripped and fell and hit your
That's so
head on the railing.
That's so funny to do after beating somebody up. You tell the nurse that you fell.
Dude, that's the real win.
That is.
That's
also is
you know what that is? That's training you to be a great husband.
I
This is what you tell everybody.
Cocky, good lie, yes.
I was like, yeah, I'm husband material.
I mean, like, fair play for both of you for just getting it settled and moving on with your lives.
Yeah. And then we immediately got in trouble.
Yeah.
I got suspended from school for a day. They were kind of like the weird, he was like part of the weird white trash family. Like his brother got expelled from like school and stuff.
For fighting 24-year-olds.
Yeah. And my dad had dealt with the family too. They were like kind of like a weird fuck up family.
Is this the PlayStation family?
No. Still very good friends with that family.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I know that family.
Yeah. It's not the PlayStation family. We were like best friends with that family. My dad loved those family. It was like, no, the dad of the kid I beat up. We also kind of made fun of him because his dad OD'd on heroin, but never to his face. Never to his face. Only behind his back. But my dad had to like deal with that dude a lot, who would like sell heroin in the church parking lot. My dad would have to be like, you have to leave, or I'm calling the cops on you, because my dad ran the bingo at our church. And so my parents really didn't care, and my dad didn't think. He was like, good job. Don't tell your mother that, but good job.
Hell yeah.
Because I didn't run away from a fight, and I won.
Well, that was like my dad tried to because I got into fights and like got beat up, and my dad's like, you gotta learn to defend yourself. I'm like, I can learn everything. I'm small, dude. Like there's
Not
nothing I can
big.
do. He's like I was small, and I'm like,
Got a headbutt.
I'm like, every story you have is about how you got fucking destroyed. You didn't win any
Oh,
fights.
wait. And then we also, I didn't really have any involvement in this as my other friends. We also made a MySpace about his mom. And it would just, like, the bio was just, like, hobbies, like, sucking dick. Favorite books, porno, Hustler, Playboy. Favorite movies, just BBC porn.
Glad I was a fully formed adult before the internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
That's
I'm so glad
funny.
it's before,
Were
like,
there pictures of the actual mom on it?
no, it was a picture of a fuck doll.
Okay. 'Cause if it was pictures of the actual mom, that would
That
be
would've been
supremely fucked up.
No, it was a fuck doll, and they found it, and then my two friends had to like go in with a meeting with their parents, that poor lady and the principal, and like all just had to like look at it together.
Yeah, I think that's a situation where you don't tell the lady about it.
I don't know. No, they found it.
delete this shit
I'm
and shut up.
I'm definitely never having kids, but I'm
They found it. They found it. Like we didn't want her
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
They found it and got in a bunch of
wanted,
trouble.
like the son to see
Yeah.
it, right? Like that was the point.
I don't really know what the
Or you
point
just-
was. just
These
goof.
kids being
Just
boys
kids
being
goofing.
boys.
Yeah, dude, just boys being boys.
I feel like
I cyberbullied so many people on MySpace.
really, Jimmy, I can't.
Shocking.
One time, this girl pissed off my friend, and then do you remember like the bulletins you can make
Yeah.
that like everybody saw?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did one that was like 50, and I'm 14 at the time. It was like 50 venereal diseases this girl has, and we just went on like fucking Urban Dictionary and just like looked up the grossest stuff and then posted it to everybody in the
That's
school
so
could see.
Jimmy.
I can't wait for you to have your Billy Madison moment with me where you're like, you
Yeah.
know, I posted some things to MySpace that weren't very nice. And I just wanted to say,
Oh, I had a Billy Madison moment with the kid that I beat up
Yeah,
at my
I've-
high school reunion.
it's important to have those. I had a couple. Look, I wasn't a perfect kid. There was kids I was definitely shitty to, and I tried to make amends with them.
He brought it up to me at our high school reunion, which was 2 years after our 10-year because of COVID. And he was just like, "Yeah, remember in 8th grade when like you guys bullied me and you fought in the bathroom?" And I was a little drunk, and I was like, "Dog, you gotta get over that." That was so long ago.
Hit him with a dog. You gotta get over that.
You still being a pussy about that, dude?
Also, his brother has since overdosed too.
Died? Or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's-
died.
That was a great.
Runs in the family.
Yeah.
Runs in the family.
Thanks for coming to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious play.
Bye.